go ahead and introduce what we're going to be going through. It's going to be very similar to a video that I've done in the past. However, it seems like Muslims just cannot get it through their minds that Muhammad commanded them to pray to him, and that Muslims truly do follow these commandments, even if they say that they don't. Either way is a lose-lose for Muslims, but we're going to go through those sources again for you all. We're going to go through some comments that just don't seem to get it and hopefully help connect the dots into these sources, because we want to prove it to all of you who are watching if you don't already know. So we're going to start with why this should matter so much if Muslims are truly commanded to pray to Muhammad. This is Surah 26, 213, and it says, "Do not invoke with Allah another deity and thus be among the punished." We know that this thus is not actually there, it's added, but all the same, don't invoke with Allah another deity and thus be among the punished. I feel like it's pretty straightforward, so you probably shouldn't be praying to Muhammad. That's a problem, though, because if Muhammad says you should pray to him, you need to. This is Quran Surah 465, and this is, "But no, by your Lord, they will not truly believe until they make you, O Muhammad, judge concerning that over which they dispute among themselves, and then find within themselves no discomfort from what you have judged, and submit in full willing submission." So you have to submit to Muhammad. So if Muhammad tells you to do something and you don't do it, then you're not a Muslim. But if you invoke with Allah another deity, you are also not a Muslim. So if our claim is true, then there are no Muslims. But let's get into that. So here we have Sahih al-Bukhari 831. This reads, Abdullah said, "Whenever we prayed behind the Prophet, we used to recite in sitting, 'Peace be on Gabriel, Michael, peace be on so-and-so.' Once Allah's messenger looked back at us and said, 'Allah himself is as-salam, peace, and if any one of you prays, then he should say,'" all this Arabic stuff, which translates, "All the compliments, prayers, and good things are due to Allah. Peace be on you, O Prophet, and Allah's mercy and blessings be on you. Peace be on us and on the pious subjects of Allah. If you say that, it will reach the subjects in the heaven and the earth." More Arabic. "I testify," which I don't, so I'm not going to read that part, but it's pretty obvious what it says. So I hope you guys caught this. Did you guys catch this, where the issue is?
Yep.
I mean, where he got jealous of peace being put on everyone else, and it's like, "Hey, you guys behind me, start saying that to me. Start praying to me as well."
Yeah, not only...
I mean, that's pretty obvious what happened here.
Yeah.
Well, he's also being addressed. You're talking to him. And you're talking to him not only while he's with you. Like, that might make sense. Like, "Oh, you're next to me." And I'm like saying that, well, prayers be on you, O Muhammad, because it's actually prayers and not peace. Prayers of Allah should come to you, O Muhammad, while you're next to me. But if you're dead, then I am addressing you in my prayers directly. I'm talking to you and I'm praying. If I am talking to you and I am praying at the same time, then I am praying to you. That's what praying to someone is. It's talking to someone in prayer.
We've already shown, guys, we've shown how Muhammad commanded you pray to him, and pray for peace or blessings or prayers itself be on him. Now we're going to show another concerning hadith, and this is Sunan Ibn Majah 1385. And it was narrated from Uthman bin Hanif that a blind man came to the Prophet and said, "Pray to Allah to heal me." He said, "If you wish to store your reward for the hereafter, that is better. Or if you wish, I will supplicate for you." He said, "Supplicate." So he told him to perform ablution and to do it well, and to pray 2 rak'ah and to say this supplication. Arabic, which translates to, "Oh Allah, I ask of you and turn my face towards you by virtue of intercession of Muhammad, the Prophet of mercy. O Muhammad, I have turned to my Lord by virtue of your intercession concerning this need of mine, so that it may be met. O Allah, accept his intercession concerning me. So this is Sahih, guys. This is Muhammad having a blind man pray in his prayers, O Allah, right here, right? O Allah. So we've established he's in prayer, he's talking to Allah. Then, O Muhammad, in the same prayer. And then again, O Allah. So
he's switching who he's talking to in the middle of the prayer.
Well, unless Muhammad is Allah, I guess.
Well, I mean, I've had Muslims try to say, well, he's still praying to Allah, but he's just talking to Muhammad just a little bit.
Muhammad commanded this guy pray to him in his prayers. We see this also when we go to Reliance of the Traveler, and we see this hadith. It shows it in this. So, same deal. And it shows the scholarly consensus on this. It's definitely a mutawatir hadith. And so when we continue on in the Reliance of the Traveler, we also see the hadith of the man in need. And there's a PDF of this for free online. Technically, yes. Yes. It's technically page 936 of the book itself. If you have the physical hard copy of the PDF, it's 953, just because there's other pages in the beginning.
The PDF file?
Yes. Did I say it wrong?
No.
Oh no. I get it.
It went overhead. It just
Well, you know how much Muslims love those PDF files in their religion. It's almost like they pray to one and worship one. But so this hadith of the man in need. Moreover, Tabarani in his Al-Mujam al-Sagr reports a hadith from Uthman ibn Hanif that a man repeatedly visited Uthman ibn Hanif, Allah be well pleased with him, concerning something he needed, but Uthman paid no attention to him or his need. The man met Ibn Hanif and complained to him about the matter. This being after the death of the Prophet. Okay, so this is important, guys. This being after the death of the Prophet. Allah bless him and give him peace. And after the caliphs of Abu Bakr and Umar. So Uthman ibn Hanif, who was one of the companions who collected hadith and were learned in the religion of Allah, said, go to the place of ablution and perform ablution, wudu, then come to the mosque, perform 2 rakas of prayer therein, and say, okay, O Allah, talking to Allah in prayer, right? I ask you and turn to you through our Prophet Muhammad, the Prophet of Mercy. O Muhammad, I turn through you to my Lord that he may fulfill my need. This is in prayer. And you can't just say, oh, well, he's turning to his friend who's right next to him, right? He's just talking to his friend who's right next to him in the middle of the prayer. This is after the Prophet's death. This being after the death of the Prophet, okay? I don't know how much more clear you guys need to see this.
Well, not only that, just rewind just a little bit beforehand, because it specifically gives a time period, right? So this is after Abu Bakr and Uthman, right?
I mean, Uthman ibn Hanif, Ibn Affan.
So this would have been over 10 years after the death.
20 years.
I think it's 24, if I did the math right.
Well, Abu Bakr dies, Umar dies, so now it's Uthman. So that's 20, 30 years after that.
Yeah, Abu Bakr only ruled for 2, and then Uthman had quite a long rule. But yeah, you're right. I mean, this isn't just like, oh, he died yesterday, let's go ahead and pray to him. It's, oh, this guy died 20 plus years ago. Yeah. We're still praying to him.
Yeah, I mean, in my mind, it's pretty bad, even if it's the day after. But this is well established in Islam. Muhammad commanded you pray to him. Therefore, Muslims, you are to pray to him. Doesn't matter if he's alive. It doesn't matter if he's dead. I hope this has been helpful to you. And like I said, please, please, please rewatch this. Go to the sources for yourself. Look into these things, guys. We want you to know the truth. This isn't Islam that we're preaching where you can't look into things. You can't use your mind. You have to just accept things. No, guys, we want you to use your mind, your logic, your reasoning that God gave you in order to pursue the truth. And Jesus Christ is the way and the truth. So please accept him as God.